Four great warriors, but who was the best in the world of Westeros? Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment. We are asking who was the best fighter in Game of Thrones Season 1. Now, we have four options: Jaime Lannister, the Hound, Khal Drogo, and Barristan Selmy. Now, one of these guys didn't make it out of Season 1. You could argue that automatically disqualifies him from contention, but he died basically due to a wound that was almost self-inflicted. So I'm not going to count that, you know. He got an infection and died. Tough break for him, but out of the four, who is the number one? The votes are in. You guys have selected with 39% Jaime Lannister. So Jaime Lannister in first place. Pretty close though. After that, we have Khal Drogo coming in second place with 26% of the vote. The Hound then in third place with 21% of the vote. And then we have the oldest guy in last place, Barristan Selmy, 15% of the vote. Now, if we were taking all of these fighters in their primes, would the outcome be different? I mean, possibly. But I would have to probably agree that Barristan Selmy should be last. I think that is fair enough, because he is considerably, he's not just the oldest, he is considerably a lot older than the rest. He's probably got, in terms of age, not quite sure what the ages are, but I would imagine he's got at least 20 years here on the next oldest person. So I agree that Barristan Selmy should be last. As for the Hound and Khal Drogo, I would say that they've got maybe similar statures. I'd say the Hound is bigger and more physical, but Khal Drogo, also a big guy, but a lot more agile, a lot more athletic. I think it would be close between Drogo and the Hound. Drogo does look powerful and he's got a lot of strength, but probably not as much strength as the Hound. So it'd be one of those rare battles where Khal Drogo wouldn't actually be the strongest guy in the fight. Also, with the armour, I mean, I believe the Hound would be a lot better protected than Khal Drogo would, and the Hound's also going to be fighting with a sword. So I can see why the Hound would beat Khal Drogo in a fight, but I also can understand why people think Khal Drogo is the better fighter. So this one I think could be very close. And then people have got Jaime Lannister winning it, 39%. Hard to disagree with that, to be honest. So in terms of this poll, I would say it's in the right order. I think it's correct. Lannister first, Khal Drogo second, the Hound third, Barristan Selmy fourth. I completely agree with the order here in terms of best fighter to last. So let's look at the comments. Let's see what you guys think. Right, we do have a comment here from James Toner, but you know what? It is Mayans MC related, so we are going to cover this comment. We will make, depends honestly. Well, it actually looks like it's quite a lot. So what we will do is we will make a separate video on this since it's Mayans related. I don't want to be discussing 10, 15 minutes of Mayans content when we're trying to discover who is, or discuss who's the best fighter here. So we will make a separate video on this, or possibly a few separate videos. But let's go to the other comment then. It's Otto saying, I think Barristan Selmy used to be better than Jaime is now, Season 1, but Barristan is also old, which does make him weaker. I think Khal Drogo is a very strong fighter, but he is not a smart fighter, and you need your brain in a fight. He did die because he was stupid after all, and the Hound is good, but just not good enough. P.S. If I wasn't clear enough, my vote is that Jaime is the best. I agree with you. I think Jaime is the best. If Barristan Selmy was in his prime, would he be voted number one? Would he be winning this poll? Would he be the best fighter in Game of Thrones? Possibly. But, you know, time doesn't lie. Time catches up to everybody. As Rocky Balboa once said, time is undefeated. And that's something that not many of these men can claim to be. And if you keep fighting long enough, sooner or later, you will taste an L. So there you go, guys. I actually agree. Jaime Lannister, for me, is number one. Khal Drogo, number two. Hound, number three. Barristan Selmy, number four. Would Barristan Selmy go above Khal Drogo in the Hound if he was in his prime? Possibly. He doesn't really have the... He doesn't have the strength, though, and the agility. He's more of a skillful fighter, absolutely, but sometimes you need strength, sometimes you need speed, and Barristan Selmy, especially at his current age, he just doesn't have that. You know, despite being a skillful fighter, at the end of the day, you get overpowered, you get outsped and whatnot, and you're going to lose. So yeah, I agree that he's last. I agree that JAIME is first, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.